So it's BBC Radio 1 Extra on a Thursday night, Black History Month. And it's all about the dancehall dinosaur selectors. Now, if you're wondering why I'm playing the theme music to the Pink Panther TV theme, it's because in the early 90s, the selector that I'm about to speak to used to use this in many sound clashes. He's out and out a fully fledged cast selector, and if there's a war in your area, you could usually find him around the sound system. Formerly of the war tanker Black Cat Sound from rural Jamaica, Christiana, Manchester, the 9-star general. Now that is an intro, the 9-star general.
Yeah, man.
Pink Panther. Wagwan Panther.
Then I can't pay, but everything good.
Panther, I've asked this question before you even start this interview. Can you remember all of the 9 world clashes that you have won to become the 9-star general?
If I can remember all of them?
Yeah.
Remember a couple, I know I do both. I know I take a double in New York, England, Canada, Jamaica. Where again? We call England already, England, Canada, Jamaica, New York, yeah, somewhere around there.
Now, if I be honest with you, I think that I'm a bit of a good luck charm for you as well, because I know many of them clashes there, I was backstage ready to interview you, and you come out the victor. From Jamaica to New York, right back to England.
I remember something to 5 straight, you know. Remember out of the 9 world clashes, I'm the only selector on the face of the earth ever take 5 straight. Me never break none, me never lose none. Me just go 5 straight.
Now, before we chat about the world clashes, Panther, I want to take it back to the very beginning of when you started as a selector. Now, you're from Christiana, but originally you're from town. Is that correct?
I'm originally from Seaview Garden.
Now, we spoke to Firelinks. Firelinks is from Seaview Gardens as well, but there was a whole host.
Yeah, man, born to kill everybody. I love it.
Tell me what it was like growing up in Seaview Gardens with all these people around you.
When growing up in Seaview was a nice journey, because music for them time, there's a player sound named Russell, High Power. That was one of the leading sound in them time there, in Seaview Garden. Them time before Bounty Killer Bus. Them time Bounty Killer named Bounty Hunter. See, for them time, them may play the artist tune. So, it's a joy them time there to play one of the artist sound in a Seaview at the time. Because them time they have Russell and White Star and Excalibur. And them 3 sounds to take over Seaview. So, that's everything start.
Was there a young Firelink selector on the block as well at that time?
Yeah, man, I mean him not play a sound named Black Ark. Was a smaller sound than Russell. A sound named Black Ark and me did it on Russell. So when me left go Black Cat, him left go Bodyguard. So we used to part together, man. We used to part together, grow together, run boat, all type of something. So we grew up together in the same community.
So did you and Links ever clash back in the day on those old sound systems?
No, since we got Black Cat and Bodyguard, that's where the clash start from. During the time before that, I was mostly juggling. We never clashed that time then.
So how did you make that journey from Seaview Gardens to Christiana, Manchester?
Well, it's a youth from Manchester side, you know. Did a date a little princess in a Seaview Garden. So him come down there and say a big sound come down from Philadelphia, them Black Cat. We want a selector. Them time they know me in the town thing. My vibes never in to go to the country. So me never really interested. So him forced me over to just make up my mind, and so as summer get reach a Brazil, I them singing Sunshine. And him really influenced me to leave from Seaview to Manchester to play Black Cat.
And what year was that?
89.
So now you're on this sound called Black Cat. What was it like being on Black Cat in those early days? Because from what I remember of Black Cat, the Black Cat cassettes, I remember listening to Black Cat like Canon and all these other smaller sound systems. Even in those days there, Black Cat wasn't the sound system with the deepest dub box at the time.
Well, if you play Black Cat, you have to smart. You have to talented. No fool can't play Black Cat. Cause remember say, if you really remember my career coming up from Black Cat days coming up, Black Cat is not one of the songs that they have the most song. See, we really have the least song and we do the most damage. So you know, say a talent really do it, and dedication and them something. So me one of this out of all the big gun them in a clash business as a selector. I think me they have the least song out of all of them. and me come to win the most clash. So that's how I prove say I really talent to this thing here. That's how I prove say it's not just dub alone. Dub alone can turn it in a giant. You have to have talent behind it. You have to have enough things behind it. It's a whole package, right? So don't but I feel like you have a bag of dub, you can't win a bag of clash because we never have no whole heap of dub them time there. I will kill everything.
You are definitely one of the most gifted and entertaining selectors in the Sound Clash arena, in the sound system arena. Is that you as a person? Is that your natural character?
That's the same thing I tell you from the beginning. It come back right down to natural talent. Them thing, everything when you see me do on stage come naturally. I never plan nothing yet when I can say on a stage. I just go up there and do what I do and work with the moment and work with the flow. So them things are just natural talent. As I tell you before, this whole heap of dub alone can't help you. Because I've been seeing sound. Mighty Crown them come with a bag of dub and the whole heap of money and the whole heap of something there, man. Me kill them 5 times straight, you know. The 5 world title be take and them me kill, you know. And them run second. With them bag of all time, all Michael Jackson them play pan dub. And me kill them. So, as me I tell you before, say a talented boy along too.
Give me a mic, man, your favorite. Yo, request to New York people them. Drop on this, not do no time already. A time for you to go back and drop on, but not burn out. Every week you get beat. And this is that beat no one will get tonight. It names Irish. The dancer name Send Home Party. Where the party name? Send Them Home Party. After this one you can go back and drop on. Massive. May I show you something? My name is long talking. The boy bass you say. Alright. Run.
Yeah. Clean off and show a little bit because I can understand one thing, you know. Is this supposed to be our culture or it's supposed to be something that everybody follow? Well, I hear say you have some imposter, I hear say you have some dog pasta, I hear say you have some puss pasta, I hear say you have some Japanese imposter. But right now tonight, we have to find out and declare a thing, say Black Cat. We really want to know in this business studio where something head into because I can't see where the feather come head into, you know.
Irish, come
hey, let me ask you that question. Them boy, sometimes we say them are Chinese, sometimes we say them are Japanese, sometimes we say them are Jamaicans. Well, we really want to know tonight where them imposter you come from.
I've one name Coochie, we suck Poochie.
What? Hey, you see the last thing that a man can ever do in his life, you know, is to go right down, you know, and right down, you know.
I lost all the drops.
That's what I'm reading the right about now.
Last all the tonight.
Right about now, I'm going to show them some mighty crown. Hey, you? Tell them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead, them dead, oh. Dead in that you club tonight. Yo, mighty crown, me say you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Yo, New York. Dead in that you club tonight. You know, go down and shot and execute them now. You know what tell them, sir? Shot. Mighty crown, you're dead. Dead in that you club today. You never live to see tomorrow. Yo, the place upon belly. Them dead. You try to diss the Black Cat, you're dead. You never live to see.
Everybody the crowd. I lost all.
Kill a little sound boy. Yeah, man. Cause I see the only last sound. So it's dead, you know. Yo, it's dead, you know. Shut. Say what?
BBC Radio.
One extra.
Black Cat versus Mighty Crown. Just a little bit of a snippet right there as we speak to our special guest, Dancehall Dinosaur selector, online Pink Panther. Now Panther, during this conversation we're going to be speaking about more sounds that you've killed. During this conversation we're going to be speaking about obviously your history and what you have done. But before we get to any of that, it's Black History Month. I want us to take it back into time. What was it like cutting like a bounty killer dubplate in like the early 90s?
It never really hard. Because I tell you before, for me, I can't speak for nobody else. But for me and Bunty was from the same community. I can remember that when we go on Black Cat, I cut the first Bunty. Then time name named Bunty Hunter. Me go check him and tell him I want some dub. I play a new sound now named Black Cat. I give him a little change and him can do me dub them. I never have no problem with him. All them people them time them Terry Fabulous and them all them set of people that is screw them and the whole of them. I never have much problem to get that dub. It's easier. The whole hype this never did it like now. As a man find a one song now and song play on the radio, you can't even find him, you can't even talk to him. You want a dub from him and tell you one bag of foolishness he is. And I remember say you play the song, then make them have you can't disrespect Selector, because Selector all up the business. Because if we not play your song, you hear nobody. So it's a total different thing from them time until now, man. A whole heap of changing, man. Because Pro Tools come in and now.
Yep.
One time when we had to do dub, if you give a man a rhythm to do a dub for you, him can't stop, him can't make no mistake. You can't talk about pick me up, you can't pick up nothing. You have to just sing the song straight. Or if you spoil the man dub, you have to pay for it.
Now, Panther, what I want you to do is to take us back to those days of those dub cutting studios. Because what a lot of people don't know is that there were studios specifically for dub cutting, like Arrows, like Exodus, like Dub Store. Now, I want you to take us back to the experience of cutting a dub plate in one of those studios. Because I know it was stressful.
There's a whole heap of history me about and something there. Because I remember when we got King Jammies, you talk about Arrows, a Jammies first music go vice Shabba them. That time Shabba charge $200 and Ninja Man charge $150. I used to sink off the $50 them and give Shabba $150 and they hold me and shake out my pocket. I say, hey boy, my black cat money there. I know say Papa cat give you $200 for give you. It's a whole heap of history for them time, man. To do, man. And I sink off a little $50 back for carry on my yard and then we go something there. So it's a whole heap of sitting there. You know what, them tell you, it's a driving moment to remember them things there, no? Go around there, go see Shabba and the Jabba, them and ladies and the whole of them around there. And me a sink off.
Do you remember the first dub plate that you ever cut?
The first dub I ever cut, I was some young artists, man. You probably not gonna know them. We cut some young youth from Seaview. Them time I used to cut Boom Down the mic then. I remember when I just play Russell, before I start cut name artists. Because them I grew up with, you know, Boom Down the mic them and Ellie them and Nitty Kochi them and all of them. I used to voice them. Them was the era artists who are going good in a Seaview. So at them they end up giving me some dub first. Then I step out on the road and start get me stitchy them and me look at something them. You know?
Was there a particular artist at that time that you would say that was your artist? He always gave you the special dubs, just like how...
Well, my artist, when in my early career, as you know, me never have none of them big artists as my artist. A Chuck Fender, Ninja Ford, Terry Linen, and more again. Chuck Fender, Ninja Ford, Terry Linen at them time there. That is crew them. Penny Irie, when you know Penny Irie picking our old man again. John Wayne them youth are dead. And them kind of people that me could afford. And them me have my corner, a vice at the time. And couple Bounty Hunter.
And out of all of the anthems that you've cut over the years, I want you to select one anthem that is your favorite, your most treasured dub plate that you
In
cut.
the name of the Lord, man. No doubt about it. In the name of the Lord, Black Cat and King Teeth, man. Chronicle and Yunzi. Cause enough man even knows I'm my selector. Sing pan part, that's Yunzi. Him sing the part, but she goes out to the mainstream. Say, can you help me? I sing that part there, but enough man ever know. Them think I want next artist. But I'm selector do that part there. Me make the song, and me arrange the song, and turn the anthem.
What the black boy, I know.
Another day from back in sun and paradise.
Me a clash expert.
It's just another
What black are you chronicle? Where them?
gets on in paradise. You think
What are you telling me? Where them?
in the night.
Lighter. Yo!
In the name of the Lord, Black Cat, no king.
209
One Extra playing a Black Cat anthem, a Pink Panther anthem, Chronicles in the name. Now, Panther, would it be fair to say that you gave Chronicles, who is Chronix' dad, his career?
Yes, I mean, you can claim career. Everybody know that. The name of the Lord is one of the biggest song Chronicle ever get up to today. It become a big anthem in the world for Black Cat. And me play a big part because see now, him come get a youth to turn a superstar. That's Chronix. Because many people don't know the same Chronicle is the father of Chronix. Enough people don't even know that. Them fees that's a name I use. But Chronicle is Chronic's father in real life.
So we're talking dubplates, and we just talked about Chronics and Chronicles, the anthem in the Black Cat box. But at the beginning of this dubplate section, Panther, you was talking about Bounty Killer. Are you a sound if you don't voice Bounty Killer?
Yeah, man, I have to advise him, man. Because when me go film, when me just go Black Cat and tell my management, I bear name Scotty, say, me have a look at you from Seaview, if me go play Black Cat, you have to advise him. The man said, no, sir, I don't want them money for my soul. I want Terry Fabulous, them I want Rare. Because them time that Terry Fabulous, them are the hot artists, them are look more people. Seeing Spraga, them man, Rare. So I said, no, man, the youth are Seaview bad, Scotty, we have to advise him. I'm advise Kappa Shot. You can't forget that. At the time, I advise Kappa Shot as Bounty Hunter. When him change him name, I have to go back and vice over back Kappa Shot. I have proof for all of them something, man. So that's what I think. And I like me, I tell you, I can't prove it. Me have the Bounty Hunter dubplate them right now in a Black Cat box. About 6 of them.
From on the side, Black Cat on the better fun. Now we till we back the bar. Wolfman pop out the gun, bullet pop.
Roll the man of kill one, I'm still there.
Pull life ago. Black Cat say, Kappa Shot. Remember me telling us just that Panther. Man, I bust so much mad dumb and glad you.
My special guest for Black History Month in a feature that we call Dancehall Dinosaur Selectors is Pink Panther, formerly of Black Cat Sound. Now, Panther, as good as you were, the dub box weren't that great. Why was the dub box not that great?
Well, probably we was one of the poor people. We was one of the poor sound them. We never have the whole of money like the rest of the sound boss them. We just had to do a thing and cut what we can afford and work. When me I go work clash, me witness me go studio go see man I spend out over $1 million for prepare for work clash. And me just have like 100,000. And me have to make that work for me. So me go through the hardship. Me learn the hard way. Me never get no teeth. Me never get no gold spoon. See? Me go through whole heap of roughness. Me have to fight for this. My thing never come easy. Me never one of them lucky selector that we get the whole life song that when me want and get everything what me need. See? Me have to fight for it.
But even through this, you created stars, because in a nice way, you was one of the original splice sound, fake tune sound, because where everybody else was playing Garnet Silk and your money couldn't stretch a Garnet Silk, you created a star called Terry Linen.
Yeah, but at the same time we didn't play no fake. When me I play Terry Linen, we call him Terry Linen. Me never play Terry Linen and call him Garnet Silk. Because look into this now. If I never call him Terry Linen, him on the bus. If me not play him song and I call him Garnet Silk, wish him uno get a name for himself. So obviously you know me that give him glory to him. At the same time me they have Garnet Silk too. So I never need to do that. So it's not really fake. I was just played at the time when Terry Linen was in the sound, them same sound like Garnet Silk. But to me him have him own voice, but them same sound like Garnet Silk. That was a problem. But me play him as Terry Linen did. Because me they have Garnet Silk in my box too. Because Mr. Garnet is from Manchester, and that's where Black Cat from.
Seani B.
Black History Month, Seani B, BBC Radio 1 Extra, my special guest from Christiana, Jamaica, right now, Pink Panther. Now, Panther, Terry Linen, is that another artist that owes his whole career to Pink Panther?
Yeah, man, straight, man, no question about that. Everybody know that. I take him from scratch. That's one of the power me they have over most of the selector them. Me couldn't afford the big song them at the time, so me and the youth search the young artists them, vice them how me want them, and use them when they clash. Chuck Fender, remember say me Chuck Fender in New York at Dan One Studio, influence him to come home, come do him song, and me vice him up there. At the time nobody never know Chuck Fender at the time. And me vice him and kill King of these. And then him come home after that. So as a couple of them well me influence as a young artist, so me known for play a young song. Me when I selector, I'm never afraid of a young song. Most, as I said before, most of these selectors what me grew up with and clash amongst, them they have the gold spoon, them get every big song what them want, when me couldn't afford it. So me have a voice so me can get. So me used to believe that my young artists them and play them.
BBC Radio
1 Extra.
It's a Black History Month special on BBC Radio 1 Extra, Dancehall on Thursdays, and it's all about Dancehall Dinosaur Selectors. And this week, It's all about Pink Panther. Now, Panther, rural Jamaica, for me, is the heartland of sound clash business in Jamaica. What is the difference between like sound systems from the country and sound systems from town when it comes to sound clashing?
Well, honestly, the sound system from the countryside, them spend more time to cut the real song, them. As you notice, it's no disrespect to Kingston sound, them, because I'm from Kingston, but to me pre-Kingston, they're more up on a jiggy something, man. The very few sound up there we do like how we do, you can name them, like a Metro Media, a Jaro, or a Stone Love. The rest of people them will come after that, them youth are mostly like the jiggy side. So you see the country sound them, they're mostly interested in a clash now. So you find them cut the biggest, the stronger, the original one drop song them, and they take the reggae song them. See? So you always find the country sound them always bother.
Do country people prefer sound clashes than juggling kind of dances?
Well, it mix, you know. It mix because Kingston love clash just as countries. It mix because you have people down here who love juggling too, but honestly me feel some more clash people in Jamaica. Anytime me hardly see a sound clash flap at Jamaica. One party we keep and flap, we never see a clash flap yet. So actually them love clash more, them enjoy clash more. So people love clash. And whether selectors or artists are gonna clash, them love that more than anything else. Cause I never see a clash flap yet. I always juggling party.
Now you've probably entered the most sound clashes out of any selector. What will be like some of your most memorable nights on Black Cat Sound? Because you faced off against every big sound that you can imagine.
Well, my memory time them is when we just a bus, early 90s. When me and Jara them a clash every night. We a clash like sometime like 7 nights a week, different venue. Them time we clash I keep every night.
Why did it seem that you and Jaro, you and Trooper, seem to face off all the time?
Alright, what happened? At them time when we a clash, nobody else ever want to face Black Cat. Everybody have to get afraid. When we rise Black Cat and bust Black Cat 91, every Kingston sound, every sound, if you call them for a clash, them not want to take the date. Oh, man, I clash them man, my lord, them man, they have war, boat, and them and this. Jara is the only sound ever turn on a clash with Black Cat. Me and Chuba end up a clash every night, every week. Because no more sound I want to clash with me too long after. Some of them get like a brave and come clash same way, but them never want to take the date at the time. Because them is a Pink Panther too dangerous.
So out of you and Trooper, who do you think has had the most wins between Jaro and Black Cat?
Me kill Trooper more and kill my man. Honestly. Remember, you know, them time when me kill Jaro, I can remember early about 91 me kill a man Jaro in one place named Kowlan at Trelawney. Trooper come there as a DJ and I'm out them and the whole of them. Trooper couldn't even play the sound properly. Because he never really want to. He never come on Jaro as a selector, you know. Enough people don't know Trooper go on Jaro as a DJ. I think a ninja man tell him, say, yo, but you can't play sound no man, youth. But you select the sound, because you can't DJ. So I saw him give it to the selector, so to me, him win me not gonna tell a lie, him win couple clash against me, but me feel me win him more, me get more. Because even the whole World Class series right now, Trooper, if I can remember, Trooper only win one World Clash. And it's the one where he win with Sound Trooper, I think. I think when Jaro they win, it was Freddie. Trooper never win one with Jaro. For himself. The one when he win was with Sound Trooper. And the time when him get to win that, me and Bass Odyssey they have a little dispute. We kick off something off of the table, so me end up disqualify and the people end up back take out back Bass Odyssey. So it was like a confusion. So when Black Cat and Bass Odyssey come out of the clash, the people decide that they must make Trooper win. Well, I saw him the winner one day. But honestly, him win a lot of clash. And me win a lot of clash. But my feel that me win more than Trooper.
I hear that. Not bad man. Hey. Look, what I know. I hear some boy talk about them a bus crowd. Look, put out the light. What light there? Look at that tune there. Look at that tune there. Boy, you must crowd. Boy, yeah, look at that crowd now. Look at that crowd now. Chupa, go ahead. Suck buggy, go ahead. Look at that crowd.
Eat it some boy.
No be a sense. Hey boy, I wanna come from and lock off that.
Ears and
No be a
ears.
No be a
And ears and ears. Black cat a run the road. Lotion are the wickedest thing.
I love Lucian right out of your fast. Look at that crowd now. Crowd. Crowd.
Somebody ever wasted my time.
Yeah, boy, lock up.
Black cat is playing.
Wait, look at that crowd.
Black cat is beating her sound.
Hey, me stop cuss bad word, but me a cuss bad word tonight. Cause me a done some boy career.
Cat is beating
Me a
her
done
sound.
some boy
Do
career.
yourself a favor. Eat it some more.
Hey, boy, true, but you must think of legal. Hey, hold on, man. Boy, you need a trooper. You must think of run that. And lock up.
Black cat is playing in alone. Black cat is beating her sound.
Hey, look at that crowd. Hey, go on, it easy.
Alone.
Will I be cool?
Black cat is beating
Man,
her
lock off
sound.
that.
Do yourself a favor.
Right.
Eat it some more.
What are they? All who want 15 minutes, play with one. 15. Yeah, man.
And ears. Black cat a run the road. Lotion are the wickedest thing. Prince Jonah Panther. Somebody ever wasted my time. Chilling down trying to play black cat sound. The chickens in the back of my mind.
A trooper best tune on the inbox. Yeah, use it. Dash way. All who love bounty, put up the two on here. Two on. You're talking about being it. Run that.
Black cat. Some sound boy.
I'm in a business of beer bad ones.
Because Master God on a president.
Hey, man, they cool out. Man, go on, man. Rank again. All who love God, put up the two and wave them. All who love God. Hey, we light them. Light. Hey, boy, light. Legal. Don't buckle. Legal. Hey, boy. Hey, boy.
All who know like that shall face the death. Anyway, you before them see God. Them seeking it. That's why them Black Cat.
My special guest on BBC Radio 1 Extra tonight is Pink Panther, and it's all about the Black History Month Dancehall Dinosaur series. Now, we're talking about the dinosaurs, Panther, which includes yourself, Ricky Trooper, who we've spoken about, Firelinks, Tony Mataran, and we can't forget about Squingy from Bass Odyssey, who is definitely a dinosaur and one of the icons and legends in the clash business. Out of all of those selectors that I named, Panther, which one would have given you the most problem?
Well, alright, out of my whole career, when I go to Bam and Pre the whole thing, the two of them, out of the whole fight to be get coming up from early 90s, is Trooper and Squingy, giving the most fight. Mataran do him thing, but I know for him like a thing already. For him thing that's so serious. And Firelinks was more like a little juggling man, then clash sometime. So him never did bad like we. Cause him not really creating a history now. Cause him don't win a world clash. He's the only dinosaur I've never win a world clash. Mataran win, Squingy win, Trooper win, Panther win. Lynx was the only one don't win. Enough people didn't even realize they've never win a world clash yet. He win clash, but not world clash. So I would say Squingy and Trooper give me the hardest fight during the time when I come up them time there.
Talk to me about Squingy, because Squingy is another country selector just like you. When you say country, Squingy say from way out in the country. And that was an incredible talent around sound systems. Speak to me about Squingy, the person that you knew.
Squingy was a good selector. Bad selector. Seeing, he was one of the great in the bad. Him kill me kill him. He was a great selector, energetic, good stage performer, as I told you before. Him and Trooper are my selector as a war. But Aaron and Lynx, I'm a selector them, and them good and everything, but them two youth, they really give me the fight. As I can remember my career coming up.
Now, throughout this whole conversation, you've said several times that you struggled, you never had the tunes, you never had the investment behind Black Cat Sound. I'm pretty much certain that somebody would have come and tapped you on your shoulder and been like, yo, make the transfer, just like a big baller in the Premiership, make the transfer to a bigger team. Have you ever been tapped up to leave Black Cat Sound, even though you are no longer playing Black Cat Sound? But who are the sounds that have come knocking on your door?
What if I sound, man? King of these checked me back in the days. Them send big contract come to Jamaica for me. All type of different still sound. All them time I still love them, I check me one at a time. Couple of them well, but I was a loyal youth, as I can know, over the years. I've never switched. See, the first move me ever make is now. I'm not playing a man sound, I do my own thing. See, because Black Cat is a sound I love, and I will never stop loving that sound. Black Cat is like part of me. See, and although I do my own solo thing, if me see Black Cat a clash, and me have to be there, me I go step up and be a part of it. Nobody don't have to tell me if I go in it. Because I go stand up and say Black Cat dead. Because it's a soul I grow with a passion for. I love it. Because to all I grow with it, with the struggle I go through, sweat and tears and hungry and all type of something, I can't forget about it, you know? I know I'm loyal. I'm in a run up and down. If you notice, I one sound I hear my name called upon. I'm not playing a body in a bag of sound and running on that sound. I'm not do them something there. I'm a loyal youth.
So the big question is then, why did you leave Black Cat?
Some between me and Papa Cat them. We just not get along in the last party and look at disagreement and I don't want to really talk them something about interview. Them something between me and Papa Cat them. Because me and him good and everything. As I tell you before, Black Cat I'm a sound for life. But I don't really want to discuss that. But as some misunderstanding and some disagreement, I just decided to say I'm going to do my thing. See? And that's it.
So now you started out your own sound system. How do you think that is taking off?
I take off already, man. I take off before I start. When I build my thing, remember say people have a love for Pink Panther individually, you know, as a selector. So it's never hard to do. The first month, I step out as Pink Panther. I win a clash in St. Elizabeth. I kill Chupa the first clash I do with Pink Panther. I kill Chupa in St. Elizabeth with Brother Hype them. I saw a clash named War Climate. Seeing them time I just step out about a month. Because enough people don't understand. I've been cutting song for years. They go song me never cut a garnet silk, you know. Me always I cut a song for myself. From them time they come up. So me have enough of me have all them John Holt and then them Sugar Mine that me have all them people that come up. It's just garnet silk me never cut. So me have prepare my thing long time. Because I know say Black Cat is not mine. So I know say one day I have to build a thing for myself. Because I have youth who love music. So I have to have something for them, you know. Because myself love music, you know. So I have to build something.
So for a career that's been spanning more than 25 years, what's next for Pink Panther?
Right now, I think up on a different level. Pink Panther doing one thing, Pink Panther in general. I have a lot of tours coming up. Japan, Africa. I go Africa with Cocoa Tea. You know, this year I come up. I always a tour US and Canada and them places there. I don't come to England for a while now. Well, Valerie, V-Rocket, as you know. I line up a Europe tour right now for me. Between this and two over your side. So. I want to happenings, man. Right at the moment, me and a Guineas clash. I'm into semi-final now. I'm clashing the semi-final this Friday. Hopefully we pass this, I'll go to the final next week, Friday in Kingston. So I'm active, man. I will ever think me do, man.
Pink Panther, the original 9-star general, world-class selector. Enough respect from One Extra Black History Month special.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man.